In this video, we're going to take a look at the different views in Ableton Live and how we can use them to our advantage to improve workflow and productivity. Firstly, we have the session and arrange views. We can change views by using the two buttons in the top right of the screen or by using the tab shortcut. Next, we've got detail view. This is the panel that runs across the bottom of the screen and it's got two sub-views. To show detail view, press the arrow button in the bottom right of the screen. This can also be shown or hidden using the keyboard shortcut Command Option L. Inside Detail View, we can choose to display Clip View or Device View. We can flick between these two views in a number of ways. We can click on the clips to show Clip View for that particular clip. We can also click on the Overview panels for Clip or Device View in the bottom right of the screen. Or we can use the shortcut Shift and Tab. Next we have the browser. We can access the browser using this arrow icon in the top left of the screen. We can also open the browser using the Command Option and B shortcut or by pressing Command and F, which will take us straight to the search function. Next we have the Groove Pool, which can be accessed by pressing the Groove button in the bottom left of the screen. We can also access this via the shortcut Command Option G. The Groove Pool can be used to add or extract timing and velocity values from clips. Next we have the Show Hide buttons in the bottom right of the screen. These can be set to be shown or hidden separately depending on the session or arrangement view. This can help to save space and find a comfortable way of working in different views. The first button shows or hides the input-output panel. This can also be done by using the keyboard shortcut Command, Alt and I. We also have the send and return buttons. These can be shown or hidden using the keyboard shortcuts Command, Alt and S for sends and Command, Alt and R for returns. We can also access the mixer by pressing the M icon or using the shortcut Command, Alt and M. The track delay allows us to delay each individual track in milliseconds. This can be accessed by pressing the D button. Finally, the X button gives us access to the crossfader. This is extremely useful if using live in a DJ situation. We also have the overview, which is represented by the coloured bars running at the top of the page, just below the transport. This allows us to navigate through our arrangement without being in arrangement view. As you can see, we can click through our arrangement and play it at any point with the use of the transport controls and the back to arrangement button. We can show or hide overview by going to the view menu and selecting it from the drop down menu, or we can use the keyboard shortcut Command Option and O. We can also use our overview bar for navigation and scrolling. If we drag left and right on it, we can scroll through our timeline in arrangement mode. We can also drag up and down to zoom in and out. Underneath the overview is our ruler for measurements of bars and beats. We can also select a part of the arrangement in the area below, and by double clicking the ruler, this will zoom in on that part of the arrangement. Below the beat time ruler, we also have the scrub area. This allows us to scrub through the track whilst playing. This will quantize to the global quantization settings. If they're set to none, then we can scrub through the track in real time. Notice when the cursor's in the scrub area, the mouse changes to a speaker icon. Next we have the help view, which can be accessed by the help menu. This is where we can access information, tutorials and lessons. If you open a new pack, a lot of the packs will contain in-depth knowledge about the pack in the help view. If we go to the file menu and select manage files from the drop down, we now get a file manager, which is useful for finding lost, missing or moved samples. We can also manage our projects from this window. If we go to our view drop down menu, you can see we now have access to dual screen monitoring, meaning that we can have our mixer on one screen and the rest of our project on another. As well as this, we also have the capability to work with video in live, but only in the arrangement view. To be able to see your video when cutting and arranging in live, you need to go to View and then select Video Window. Next we've got Info View. To show Info View, we need to have Detail View opened. Info View can now be popped open using the arrow in the bottom left of the screen. The Info View will populate with information depending on where your cursor is on the screen. It will give useful information and explanations on anything from device parameters to mixer and clip functions. It will also remind you of any relevant keyboard shortcuts. I highly recommend keeping Info View open if you're a new user of Ableton Live or if you want to brush up on your shortcuts. Make sure you spend some time to get your head around these different views, especially arrangement and session view, as a lot of new users find it hard to understand these two views. Also, take some time out to familiarise yourself with the workflow and the different shortcuts.